the only one here that's like, you know how Bethany Frankel on Scary Island said, am I the only one here that's like, I'm really referring to my good friend Bethany Frankel a lot today.
Right.
Like, am I the only one here? Like, is this the Twilight Zone? In what world do you give $250,000 when these are like your mortal enemies, or there's up and down? What? I'm so confused, Kim. I literally, this one confuses me. You know, when there's money on the line, girl, my eyes open.
Yeah. That's a lot of money. A lot of money.
But I mean, so
and to flush it down the toilet, not even to try to make this thing work. I don't get it. That part I don't get more than anything. Why aren't you trying to make it work?
It's just over. My
fiance wants the money. Yeah, but why? You know, whatever. I mean, I just don't think that way. I've been working since I was 15 like an animal. I'll probably work till I'm 90. But listen, so now I need to really, and then we can go back if you want. Luis Ruelas, his behavior last night was beyond unacceptable. The way he spoke to Teresa. You know, the last couple of weeks, we were saying that whatever he's doing with Teresa is a good change for her. We see a change in her now. I mean, we didn't see it last night. Remember that was filmed a while ago. If he speaks to her this way on camera in front of her friends and family that the whole international world could see, I shudder to think of what goes on behind closed doors. This guy is more than a wild card. There's a huge problem here. There's a huge problem. If it was me and I was Teresa last night and he spoke to me like that on a number of occasions, I'm going, excuse me, who do you think you're talking to? I will be anywhere I want, stay anywhere I want, and say anywhere I want. Where do you get off telling me to be quiet, leave? I have gotten more DMs. People are really, even people who do not like Teresa, are extremely concerned for the 4 daughters that she brought into this relationship that are watching this now. Again, here we go. Watching this abuse, and that was abuse last night on international TV. Now, I didn't want to do this. I was really not going to do this with Teresa. This is not against Teresa. I was really starting to feel like there was a chance that maybe Teresa would come to her senses and apologize for what she realized what she did to me because she found the love of her life. I can't be true to myself and not respond to what I saw last night. I can't be true to myself. I can't be the real Kim D and sit here and allow this man to behave like this to any woman. I don't care who it is, because I don't hate anyone. I don't even dislike Teresa. I can't. The pajamas blew me away. And then the way he treated her, I can't. I would never, all women listeners, you should never, no matter what a man gives you, no matter what a man does, no matter how much you think he loves you, that behavior is unacceptable under any circumstances.
I mean, I don't even know if this is, I don't understand. Like, right, what happens at home when she gets agitated? You just say, I'm walking away? Because that's what it seems like. It's like that you don't tolerate her raising her voice. Well, that is who Teresa is. Like, I'm sorry. She might tame the beast, 360 days a year, but 5 days a year, this woman's going to blow her fucking lid, as do we all.
As do we all.
It was so uncomfortable. I was literally uncomfortable. It was one of those really cringe moments. It goes in like the top 5 or at least 10 of Housewives where I'm just like, this is like cringy. This is like real life. This is like, and you have Mard sitting there and Melissa, like, this is strange. This is really strange to say, like, you can't speak like that and listen to them. And I mean, it is like what Melissa says when she does her confessionals of like, you want to be the knight in shining armor, but you are the problem. I mean, but yes, the way, I mean, I don't understand this girl. I don't know. This woman
Either do I. I don't
loses her
understand
cool.
it.
She flips out at the drop of a hat. Now, listen, I love Juicy and you love Juicy, but we saw Juicy speak to her a certain ways.
Many times.
And
Many
now
times.
we have this. This is the one out of everyone out there that you're in love with. And this one speaks to you like this.
Terrible.
Like, what did you think watching this back last night, Teresa? I'm sure she's gonna defend him, and
of course she will. Of course she will. She's never gonna leave him. Not gonna leave him. He knows what he can get away with. He knows it. I mean, I'm honestly the person that I am. First of all, no one would do that to me. They wouldn't dare. Okay, they wouldn't dare. Now, let me go a step further and about the mind manipulation. Do you see when Teresa said that Melissa has daddy issues? She never said that before. Where do you think she got that from? Her mind doesn't think that way. Teresa's not bright enough to think about these psychological things. That was planted in her head by him or someone in her family, by him, that, well, the reason why she acts like that with her brothers because she has daddy issues. All of a sudden, out of the clear blue, this pops up. Teresa never said that before. You know where that came from. These mind games, because they know how to pick the weak. They know how to pick the mentally weak, and they go after them. And he's working on her, sent her to Bali, all these things. Even she's speaking now differently. Listen, I like the new Teresa. What I saw last night, I'm just blown away, and it's only going to get worse. Because when they know they can get away with it, it's only going to get worse. Only going to get worse.
Yeah, I mean, it was really like, you could see, like, even like Melissa is fighting with this woman, and even she's like, well, this is weird. Like, even she feels for Teresa, even though that's who she's having up. It was, everyone was cringing right there. Everyone. Cringing.
There is men and women, all like my friend, the business person, street guy, can't believe it. And he likes Teresa, you know what I mean? He likes Teresa as a character. And
yeah, I have nothing against the girl.
He couldn't believe what Louis did. He just couldn't believe the way he spoke to her and acted, and that Teresa just swallowed it. Couldn't believe it. He goes, I just can't believe what I'm watching. I can't believe that he did this. He said, and if he can do this there, what's he doing behind closed doors?
And this is why you and I have heard from people in Teresa's camp that work with her. You know, she has hairstylists, makeup, PR.
Nobody likes him.
Nobody likes him. We've heard that. That's a thing. So whether,
and the ones that say they do, they're in, they're doing their thing. Like, they're going on the trips, they're enjoying whatever.
But imagine he like, you're in that house, and then Teresa's PR lawyer,